Hello, how are you doing today? I hope that you are having a fantastic day. I'm Calida, and you may have noticed that in quite a few of ESL Universe's videos, I refer to the sounds of English both by letter and by a symbol. The symbols I use are referred to as the IPA, or International Phonetic Alphabet. You may wonder what this is and why I'm referring to it in my videos. If you remember back to some of my earlier videos, you may remember that I told you that English has about 44 sounds. However, if you are familiar with the English alphabet, you know that there are only 26 letters. I'm sure that you can see the problem here. 44 sounds for 26 letters means that there is a big discrepancy between the number of sounds and the number of letters. We can differentiate some of these sounds by using words like long or short, such as the long A sound and the short A sound. However, this doesn't work for all of the sounds and letters, such as for R-controlled vowels or the schwa sound. Obviously, in regular speech, we don't need to name each of the sounds that we are making. But when we are trying to learn sounds correctly, it can be helpful to have a universal way to name the sounds. This is where the IPA comes in. In theory, the IPA can be used across languages that share sounds because it is international. In it, each sound is assigned its own symbol, which allows us to differentiate between the different sounds that we may hear in a language. In reality, the IPA is not used commonly in many parts of the world, and it has not become the common representation for sounds that was initially hoped for by its creators. However, it is widely used by linguists as well as in dictionaries. My hope is that by giving you the IPA symbol for each sound that you are learning, that you will be able to look it up if you need more resources. In the meantime, let's do a quick review of each of the sounds of English along with an example of each. Let's start with front vowels. These are vowels where the high part of your tongue is pushed forward and a bit arched in your mouth. The long E sound, E, heat. The short I sound, I, pit. The long A sound, A, made. The short E, pet. The air sound, air, bear. The short A, pat. And the AR sound, R, arm, farm. Next, let's look at the back vowels where the back of your tongue is raised. The oo sound, oo, pool. Another U sound, book. The long O sound, O, Rome. The short U sound, put. The ah sound, walk. The or sound, or, door. The short O sound, pot. Central vowels are halfway between the front and back vowels in the center of your mouth. The schwa sound, believe. The R-controlled schwa sound, weather. This is similar to the stressed R-controlled schwa sound, bird. Our final vowel set is diphthongs, or in other words, sounds that are made by a combination of two vowels in one syllable. The long I sound, I, hide. The long U sound, you, human. The oi sound, oi, boy. And the ow sound, ow, mouse. Next, we will look at the consonant sounds. First, let's start by looking at stop sounds, which always start with the tongue or lips blocking the air from leaving the mouth. The P sound, P, pit. The B sound, B, big. The G sound, G, good. The K sound, K, kite. The T sound, T, tall. The D sound, D, dog. Next, let's review the fricative sounds, sounds which are made by pushing air through a small gap in your mouth, causing friction. The F sound, F, fish. The V sound, V, vet. The unvoiced TH sound, thing. The voiced TH sound, th, there. The S sound, s, song. The Z sound, z, zoo. The sh sound, sh, shell. The zh sound, zh, Asia. And the H sound, h, house. Affricates are sounds which begin with a stop, but then turn into a fricative at the end. So it's kind of like combining the previous two sets of consonants. The CH sound, ch, chair. And the J sound, j, jam. Next, we will review the nasal sounds, which are produced when air flows out of your nose instead of your mouth. The M sound, man. The N sound, nice. The NG sound, ring. Approximant sounds are created when there are two parts of your mouth that you need to have close to each other for the sound to be produced, but without those parts actually touching. The L sound, L, life. The R sound, R, rice. The W sound, W, west. And the Y sound, Y, year. Finally, there is one flap sound, which is only used between vowels when the second syllable is unstressed. Butter, butter. That little t sound in the middle, or d sound, if that's what you hear, is that little flap sound. I hope that this helps you to recognize and understand the sounds which we use in English a little bit more. If you don't recognize one of these sounds, please feel free to go back and watch my previous video for that specific sound. Have a great day.